guys, this is your pal, Rurouni K95 here. So we got another anime review that I haven't done in a while. Here, at the suggestion from Enderdark Kyouki, I decided to do a review on an anime that I've watched a couple of years ago. Fullmetal Alchemist. Edward and Alphonse Elric live in the rural town of Resembool with their mother Trisha, their father Van Hohenheim, having left without a reason. Edward bears a grudge against their father as he and Alphonse showed a talent for alchemy before Insha died of the plague. After finishing their alchemy under Izumi Curtis, the brothers attempting to bring their mother back with alchemy, but the transmission backfires and in the law with equivalent exchange, Edward loses his left leg, and while Alphonse is dragged into the gate of truth, Edward sacrifices his right arm to retrieve Alphonse's soul, binding it to a suit of armor. With a blood seal, Edward is invited by Roy Mustang to become a state alchemist to research a way to restore Alphonse's body, passing his exams while given the title of Fullmetal Alchemist based on his prosthetic automail limbs and use of metal in his alchemy. The Elrics spent 3 years searching for the mythical Philosopher's Stone to achieve their goals. One such lead results in them exposing a corrupt religious leader in the city of Lyore. While unaware of its occurring behind the scenes by the mysterious homunculi. Following their time with the state alchemist Show Tucker, which teaches them a horrific lesson, the Elric brothers have a near-death experience from encountering a Ishbalan serial killer labeled as Scar, who targets state alchemists for his people's genocide in the Ishbalan Civil War. After returning to Resembool to have Edward's limbs repaired by their childhood friend and mechanic winery Rock Bell, the Elrics meet the guilt-ridden former state alchemist Dr. Marco, who provides them with clues to learn that a Philosopher's Stone is created from human souls. After the homunculi hinder them by destroying the hidden laboratory, the brothers are joined by winery as they attempt to find alternate means to restore themselves. At the same time, Mustang's friend May Hughes continues the Elric's research and ends up murdered by disguised homunculus Envy when he learns of the homunculi's plan. After the defeat at the hands of Scar, the Elric brothers decide to visit their teacher, Izumi Curtis, in the city of Dublith, hoping that she may be able to train them in the higher forms of alchemy. The backfires when she discovers their failed attempt at human transmutation, with Izumi telling the Elrics how she committed human transmutation on her stillborn child. Izumi expels them as her appearances, though following a determined argument, she allows them to stay with her for extra training. Following this, Alphonse is captured by the rogue homunculus Greed, who is is attacked by Ametris's leader, King Bradley, revealed to be homunculus Wrath. I'm sorry. When Greed refuses to rejoin his fellow homunculi, he is consequently melted down by and reabsorbed within the homunculi's creator father. After running into a Zengis prince Lin Yao, who is received also after a Philosopher's Stone to cement his position, and as their father to his, as her to his country throne. The Elrics and Winery return to the central city when they learn of Hughes' death, with Lieutenant Maria Ross framed for murder. Mustang fakes Maria's death and smuggles her out of the country with Lynn's help, so he can focus on Homunculi. The events follow result in the death of Homunculi. Lung Ust, revealing that the Philosopher's Stone forms a Homunculi's core, along with the upcoming event the Homunculi are working towards. Meanwhile, Scar forms a small band with the Xengis Princess Mei Chang, who is also seeking the stone, and the former military officer named Yoki, whom the Elrics exposed as a corrupt official. Oh, wow. Following an attempt to capture the Homunculi Gluttony, using Lynn's sensory skills, and the Homunculis ends up accidentally swallowing Edward, Lynn, and Envy into his void-like stomach, with the two humans learning the Homunculi orchestrated the Matrix's history over the centuries. Gluttony takes Alphonse to meet Father, with the others manage to escape from Gluttony's stomach. Eventually, meeting Father considers killing Lynn for not being one of the human sacrifices like the Elrics. Instead, he makes Lynn the vessel of the new incarnation of greed with the Elrics. Attempting to escape, seeing Scar, Edward has Envy admit to cause the Ishbalan civil war with List. Scar meets with Henry and realizes the evil nature of his desire for revenge. Soon after, Winery used against them as hostage. The Elrics allowed to continue their quest as along. They're no longer opposed. Father Mustang receives a smaller threat within his subordinaries scattered to the other military branches. At the same time, finding Dr. Marco held captive, Scar spirited with him out of Central as Scar's group headed north. The Elrics eventually reach Fort Briggs under the command of General Oliver Armstrong, revealing that they know following the discovery of an underground tunnel beneath the Briggs, made by the homunculus sloth. The brothers soon learn from Hughes' research that the father cremated Amatrius to amass large enough population to create a massive Philosopher's Stone force to work with Solf J. Kimbley, a murderous former state alchemist and willing ally of the Homunculi, is tracking down Scar and the Elrics, make their move to save Winery, and split up with Kimbley's Chimera subnarrates and joining them, and Edward is joined by Lynn Greed, who gained his former self-memories. Alphonse encounters Hohenheim in Lorior. Hohenheim reveals he is made an immortal when Father, once simply known as Homunculus, arranged at the fall of Seculus 4 centuries ago to create his body while giving half to the sacrificed souls to Hohenheim. Hohenheim also explains he left his family, tried to stop Father and from sacrificing the Amastrian people to create a massive Philosopher's Stone and achieving godhood by absorbing the being beyond the gate of truth on the promised day. The promised day arrives with the father and Trinicia plan using an eclipse and his desired human sacrifices in order to trigger transmutation. The protagonists assemble days prior in all-out track, and central with sloth, envy, and wrath killed in the process, while gluttony was devoured by pride despite the opposition. Father manages the nationwide transmutation once the Elrics and Hohenheim are gathered along with Mustang after being forced by pride to perform human and transmutation. Hohenheim and Scar activate countermeasures put in place by Hohenheim to save The Amastrians causing my father to become unstoppable from housing absorbed superior with being within him. Without the souls needed to subdue it, Father is confronted above ground, where the protagonists battle him to wear down his Philosopher's Stone, and when he attempts to replenish himself, Edward manages to defeat the gravelly awakened pride before joining the fray. Alphonse, whose armor is all but destroyed, but sacrifices his soul to restore Edward's right arm, while Greed leaves Lynn's body and sacrifices himself to weaken Father's body enough for Edward to destroy Father's Philosopher's Stone. This causes Father to implode out of reality while dragged to the gate of truth from which he was created. Edward sacrifices his ability to perform alchemy to retrieve and restored Alphonse, Lynn, and receiving a Philosopher's Stone while promising May to be just a ruler. Hohenheim takes his leave and visits Trisha's grave, where he dies with a smile on his face. The Elrics return home months later, still motivated by those who failed to save in learning new forms of alchemy to prevent repeated tragedies. This leads to the Elrics leaving Amistries 2 years later to study other cultures and their knowledge, with Alphonse leaving for Zhang in the east while Edward heads westward. The epilogue finishes with the family photo of Alphonse, May, Edward Winery, and the couple's son and daughter. That's how you end this epilogue, with the family photo in this Fullmetal Alchemist. That's going to be it for my anime review on Fullmetal Alchemist. You guys, thanks for watching. But before we go, this is the 11th anime review, I believe, because I started getting into the details of the plot about Fullmetal Alchemist. Because this is the 11th anime that I finally get to review. Hope subscribe for content. My anime plan link in the description down below. You can share this video on your Twitter and Facebook if you have a Twitter and Facebook account. Please leave a comment on this video. If you give this video a thumbs up, please leave a comment. If you like my anime review, please leave a comment to suggest another anime I should review, because I want to review a lot of anime, I believe. Click on my subscribe button. Become a subscriber to RurouniK95, because this is my new anime review for the first time as well. So click on my notifications bell button on my YouTube channel. Don't miss out on any of my other updates. Like, subscribe, favorite, comment, share in your social media pages like Facebook, Twitter, etc. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to leave a comment, like on this video. Please comment on what anime should I review next. Please leave a comment if you like my anime review. Please leave a comment of what anime should I review next. So keep it otaku for this anime review on Fullmetal Alchemist. This is the first time I get to review Fullmetal Alchemist. I would like to thank Enderdark Kyouki for suggesting me to do a review on Fullmetal Alchemist. And I know today's Wednesday and tomorrow's going to be Thursday. This is RurouniK95 saying, I'm glad you liked my anime review on Fullmetal Alchemist. I'm glad you liked it. I hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you soon, and have a great Wednesday, because tomorrow's Thursday. This is RurouniK95 signing off.